Alrighty, we should be about ready, and here comes the first pitch from De Jesus outside in ball one. So a long, how do I say this? First pitch there that took way too long. Jesus was standing behind her, like, come on, come on, come on, I want to pitch. But so we're underway, and that's in there for strike, 1-1. Jesus out on the mound. So he has pitched extremely well against Hanwha. There's nothing to say except he has been lights out. That's a swing and a miss there, and 1-2 now. Let me get some batting fixed here. There we go. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside there, 2-2, trying to get him to chase just like he did on the last pitch. 196 batting average for Hanwha's leadoff man. Again, they continue to they have not had a leadoff manner. It happens, man. As that is turned on, and Rojas going back to the warning track right in front of the wall, and it kind of jumps up against the wall and makes the catch on a long fly ball out, number one. Oh, it gave it a ride, but Rojas catches it right as he's making a little hop up against the wall, gets a glove applause from Jesus, and we are ready for Liberato. I've read it. I haven't seen anything official yet, but Liberato looks its ball one there. That they are going to keep Liberato instead of Florio. So he's still hitting 379. His average has finally dropped below 400. A big swing and a miss there as he is trying to catch up to the 1-49 fastball, and it's 1-1. So my understanding is, as of yesterday, they had to announce who, and then they had until the 25th to kind of come up with a contract or something like that. I'm not entirely sure of the specifics of it. Again, Liberato is allowed to play for 6 weeks, with Florio having a injury that was more than 6 weeks. So my understanding is Liberato will stay, and then Florio will be put on waivers on the 25th, and that's going to be a single into left field. And he shows why he is going to stay in Korea. You just slider and inside out swing, put it into left field as it drops in front of Rojas. Oh, he is on first base. First hit of the day for Hanwha. Again, De Jesus has pitched extremely well. Hanwha's hitting 98 against him. 98 is that is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. The first pitch girl is going to be in your screen the whole day. Saturday Night Live, I guess, actress, Japanese. And that time is called as Jesus is going through his windup. And then hitting a 320 on the season and the 3 spots. Not often do they have a 300 hitter in that spot in the lineup. As that has popped up, left fielder An Hyun-min coming in makes the catch, and that's 2 away. That'll bring up the number 4 hitter, No Shiwan. Important to note, the 2 through 5 hitters have been absolutely destroying De Jesus. Number 2 hitter 267, number 3 hitter 262, number 4-hitter, 313, and it could be a huge day for Che Sung, who is having a fantastic season because number 5 hitters are hitting a 409 against DeJesus on the season. So it'll be which one happens. DeJesus has pitched extremely well against Hanwha, but that middle of the lineup has been absolutely destroying him on the season. So which one gives today is going to be the question. Oh, no Shiwan, they put up his OPS because his batting average is so awful. No Shiwan did have a double yesterday. Could have been a lot cleaner if he would have actually ran out of the box for once. Has bumped his average up to 229 on in the month of July, which would be his second best average. As that misses up high, ball one, 1-0. Patrick, the new KT Wiz starter or pitcher. Cuevas is finally released after a very rough season. And the 1-0 is a swing and it misses. He was way out in front of that changeup. So there was 3 pitchers that I was very surprised that were brought back. I was very surprised that Dennis Reyes was brought back for Samsung. He did not have a great year last year, but he pitched really well in the playoffs. Cuevas also did not pitch well last year, but pitched extremely well in the playoffs. And then, so I was very, I this is one of those games that like you would think that Hanwha would win just because they're Hanwha and they're doing really well this year. They got their foreigner on the mound, but at the same time, this is one of the games where it gets away from Hanwha. So yeah, I mean Reyes for Samsung. I can't believe they brought back. I can't believe they brought back Cuevas and again Hernandez for LG. Neither one of them are having a good. Well, but that brain is highly questionable. So it'll be interesting to see. You know, this is again one of those games that I would never put any even my friends' money on. Yesterday they got to Olan Suk. Hanwha has in their history really struggled against the foreign left-handers. A swing and a miss there runs the count full. Our first full count of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Did take 4 whole batters to get there. All right, here we go. The 3-2 pitch, runner on first. Liberato will be on the move on the pitch. Yeah, number 4 hitters on the season, 313 against the Jesus. As he fouls that one away, and we'll have another 3-2 count here. 17 pitches for DeJesus. Normally, he's going to throw 100 pitches. 97 in his last game. Before that, 107, 99, 91, 101. So he's same with Weiss. Both pitchers are going to easily be able to throw 100 pitches. Neither one of them has pitched in 2 weeks. The last time they pitched was on Sunday or Saturday, the 6th. So exactly, or was that Friday? Something like that. Maybe Friday is that misses just up high, and he will be walking down to first. And now they got runners on first and second for the guy that could be having a huge day. Just missed. Che Song will make his way in. Had a big 2-run shot yesterday. 3-run shot would triple the amount of runs that DeJesus has given up to Hanwha on the season. And it just misses outside 1-0. 306 in his last 10 games. Had the game winner. Once again, Hanwha having themselves an all-star game. Had the game winner in the all-star game. Ponce got the win, and Kim Seo-hyun got the save. As that is in there for a strike, 1-1. Ito Yoon also had a good game. Moon Yun Bin scored the game winner. I mean, Doosan is so bad, but they have been playing better. Anderson is really good, though. As that is almost hits his foot, and that's going to be 2-1. I mean, I would have to take just because, man, both offenses are bad. What's their record against each other on the season is the question. SSG is 5-2 against Doosan on the season, so I mean, I would have to take SSG, I guess. Even though I don't think SSG is a very good team. And the 2-1 pitch just catches the inside corner, 2-2. What is with the KBO uniforms going with the mint? No longer going with the navy blue black? Is it too hot or what? Oh, we got a battle for number 2 here. Hey, you took away your message, Kiwi. And another ball. That runs the count full once again. 2 straight full counts. Yeah, I pinned it. I pinned it so the world could see it, man. And he gets down on it. Rojas coming to his left and misses it, misplays it badly. 1 run is in. That should score 2. And 2 are in. As that was awful play by Rojas. Awful, awful, awful play by Rojas. As 2 runs are going to score on that misplay by the outfielder. Saying that he lost it in the lights. It should have been an easy catch. Should have been an easy catch. All right, it's way outside there to Kim Tae-hyun. Again, like I said, the number 5 hitter absolutely destroying. I mean, that should be an error. They're not going to give him an error because it's the KBO, and the KBO, the only thing worse than a KBO manager is a KBO official scorer. That was awful. That should have easily been a catch. As that misses up high, now it's 2-0. Kim Dae-hyun not having a good season, a 235 on the season after an excellent start, excellent season. Nope, they gave him a double. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. Nice pirouette, though. Hitting a because it's the KBO. Like, I don't know if it touched his glove, which is why they're saying that it's not an error, but it's the KBO. That's why I have zero confidence in when they say, "Oh, this player is really a good defender," and why I take zero stock in ERAs in the KBO. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Kim Tae-hyun, and that's fouled away, and we'll reset it for another one. If you were to go up to Rojas, be like, "Was that an air?" and he'd be like, "Yep." He swiped at it and missed. Even DeJesus's wife is like, "How did you not catch that?" All right, the 2-2 pitch now. That's ripped, but foul. And it stays 2-2. 30 pitches now for DeJesus. Should be out of this inning, but he's already found himself down a 2-0 on the bad play by. Oops, wrong one. The bad play by Rojas and left. And Kim Tae-yeon lifts that one, center fielder, going back in front of the warning track and makes the catch. That'll be 3 away, but Hanwha gets a couple on a single, walk, a double, and they'll take a 2-1 lead into the bottom of the first. Wow. KBO defense. I mean, that's again, you ask Rojas, you say, "Was that an error?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, that's my bad. If you give me those 2 runs, because they're definitely my fault." Zero questions that he would say it. All right. Well, we're ready for I guess the bottom here. So Wang Jae-gyun will lead things off. The first baseman today, Weiss out on the mound. Weiss has 2 things not going well for Hanwha today. One, Weiss has really not pitched well as of late. His game before the All-Star break was very good. He was 6 innings, 107 pitches, 11 strikeouts, but that was against Kiel. I mean, how much can you really count on that? Because the 2 games before that, against NC, pitched 4 innings, 71 pitches, gave up 4 runs, all of them earned. And the game before that, against Samsung, 3 innings, only 62 pitches, 5 runs, 3 of them earned. So again, it's kind of a thing where he's pitching extremely well on the season, 3.07 ERA on the season, but he hasn't actually pitched that well against the really good teams. He doesn't have any wins against Kia. He doesn't have any wins against KT. So he hasn't pitched particularly well. He does have 1 win against LG, and he's got a couple wins against Lotte, but a lot. It seems like he's been beaten up on kind of the bad teams. As the 1-0 pitch just catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Weiss does give up a lot of home runs. In his 2 games against KT, he has not given up any home runs. 2 games, 11 innings, 0-0, 4.09 ERA. As that one almost hits Wang Jae-gyun in the head, and that's going to be ball 2, 2-1. Again, where Weiss gets into trouble is his home runs. He's already given up 10 home runs on the season. It depends. Do you live in Korea or do you live outside of Korea? That is a nice swing and a miss. Giant pirouette there is Wang Jae-gyun, the first baseman for KT, is doing his best Kim Tae-yeon impersonation. SOOP, as that's a swing and a miss up at the top of the zone, and the first strikeout of the day for Weiss. So if you are outside of Korea, SOOP live.com, souplive.com. They are the official international broadcast of the KBO, so you can watch all the games. And I live in Korea, so I'm watching a quicker version than you are outside of Korea, as that one is fouled away from Kim Min-hyuk. So you can actually watch this game on souplive.com and then have my actual audio broadcast timed up perfectly with it. So But Kim Min Hyuk, 286 on this season for today's center fielder, and that's going to be a clean single into left field. So both center fielders today with a singles in the first inning. That'll bring up the number 3 hitter. Probably what most people would call the most dangerous hitter in the KBO this year. Yesterday, you had the front runner for the Che Dong Wan Award winner, Ponce, on the mound. Today, you're going to watch the front runner for Rookie of the Year and with An Hyun Min as he looks at ball one on the inside, 1 0. OPS is of 1101, 352 on the season, 16 home runs. This is important because he hasn't even been playing the entire season, ladies and gentlemen. Is that the strike and just catches the clips the top of the zone? All righty, here comes. Oh, he lays off of that. So they're going to check down at first, but nowhere near going on a swing there. See if we get a replay. There we go. What replay? What is this going to show us? What is this angle? What was the point of that angle? All righty, here we go. The 2-1 pitch now from Weiss. On first is Kim Min Hyuk, and An Hyun Min lifts that one into the gap. That's going to be trouble. Not able to make the catch is Liberato. That is going to bring Kim Min Hyuk round in third, coming on home. And that's will be an RBI double from An Hyun Min. And he is a dangerous, dangerous man. Just out of the reach of Liberato. All righty, now we got a 2-1 game. Runner on second for Rojas as he looks at strike one on the inside, 0-1. Rojas would love to make up for that error in the outfield. 2 runs in the KBO is like I would say 0 in the in the MLB because there's nothing. Like there's no the just 2 runs mean nothing because the game's ending 8-7, 26-4. All righty, here comes the 0-2 pitch from White's already 1 strikeouts, but it's already given up 1 run. Again, he has struggled against KT, and he's struggled even more on Saturdays, as that is way up high. Saturdays, 2 games, he's 0-1 with a 7.20 ERA on the old Saturdays. Bears took the lead, yeah, but you got to get into the Bears, the Bears bullpen though. As the 1-2 pitch is swing and a miss there as he blows it past him. 153 for his second strikeout of the day and 2 outs. KT would actually very well benefit from Florio because they could put him in center field, leave An Hyun Min in right field, and then move Kim Min Hyuk back to left field. All right, Lee Jung-hoon steps in at 290 on the season. He has not been playing too much, DHing and looking to strike in the middle of the plates, and it's 0-1. He hasn't played many games, 27 games on the season, but already has 3 home runs. And that's going to be a ground ball through the right side. Should be coming home is An Hyun Min, and he will come home uncontested, and that ties the game up. on the single by Lee Jung-hoon. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a new baseball game. Nerf and Kiwi are going to be going back and forth all day today, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Young-min will step in now. And that is lifted deep, deep, deep. Good. Oh, off the top of the wall. As he's going to round third, and he is going to be safe. I thought that one was absolutely gone, but it hit off the top of the padding in left field. And just like that, it is now a 2-3 game. He thought he got all of it too. It hit right off the padding on the top of. So KT is very strange. They have the padding on the top of the wall, which is about 12, 10, or I would say 11 or 12 feet. But then they have like another foot and a half, 2 feet before they have the fencing with the yellow stripe around it. So it could actually get stuck on the top of the wall, and that would have been a double, which wouldn't have scored a run. But nonetheless, it is a 3-2 game now, and that is a foul ball straight off of EJ Wan's mask. EJ Wan rocking some spectacles. Maybe he finally figured out why he couldn't catch the ball when that hit his glove, because has some spectacles at this point. Little frameless speckies, as that's in there for a strike. A beautiful pitch there, and it's 0-2. All right, 20 pitches now for Weiss, and the 0-2 way, way outside, just like normal. The 0-2 pitch to a right-hander from a right-handed pitcher throws it in the other batter's box. Evening, Alan. I didn't see your message there. Evening, sir. All righty, here comes the 3. Ooh, just misses outside at 2-2. Hey, I said 2-2. There we go. 3-2, 2 outs, 2-2 counts, 22 pitches. The second baseman. Well, we haven't had any games. As that one is fouled away, and it stays at 2-2. I haven't had any games, Alan. Have you guys been dealing with a bunch of flooding there in Thailand too? And another strikeout. Down goes the KT Wiz. 3 strikeouts for Weiss, but they get 3 runs to go with it, and we'll go to the second inning. It's 3-2 KT. Yeah, I'm sure they'll definitely come up with it easily. Oh, they've started labeling. Hey, Kiwi, look at the actual KBO stats app, the Korean one, and look at Weiss's pitches. They're no longer labeling them sliders. That's ridiculous. Conflict with Cambodia. Uh-oh. It says SWEE in English. All right. Looks like water festival. They don't need a water festival. They could just, hang out in the open air. As Hanwha will have their very, very dangerous lineup coming up, as that's a ball on the outside. And he drops down a bunt, picks it up by the third baseman, throw to first. And he apparently hasn't forgotten that he is 40 years old. And one away. You have one too, Alan. It's some oh, how does it Kiwi? He probably left and came back, as that's in there for a strike, and that's 0-1. And that's going to be a ground ball. Shortstop grabs it, throws across, and that's 2 away. Yeah, I was I was actually researching this. So apparently it restarts every single stream. So there's 2 different ones, obviously the vertical stream and the horizontal stream. So both of them will have different crowns, and then it's based on chats, but also like super chats where the donations and things like that. It's also added in there as that one misses out, and then it resets for each stream. So Shimu Jun hitting at 212. He's actually been hitting extremely well as that misses upstairs, and it's 2-0. I think he's got like a 6-game hitting streak going or something like that. And the 7-game winning streak, he's hitting 391 with 9 hits. As that is outside at 3-0. There you go. Walk the number 9 hitter on 3 hits on 4 straight pitches. That's a good idea. Always a great idea. All righty, here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that's right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. And the 3-1 misses in the dirt, and that's going to be a walk. Second walk of the day for De Jesus. And Shimu Jun has plenty of speed, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I mean, there's still 0 chance of making the playoffs. But they did play good right before the break, that's for sure. And that checks over on Shimu Jun. Again, Shimu Jun was on KT last year. KT absolutely fleeced Hanwha this off season, sending Hanwha's 2 big off season acquisitions, Shimu Jun and Omsang Baek. Both have been absolutely awful. Shimu Jun has been playing great defense. We will give him that. But as far as offensively, he just recently got above the Mendoza line. They talk about his ability to steal bases, but it doesn't count if you can't get on base. as that misses outside. Ball 1-0. And then Song Baek has been moved out of the starting lineup. He's now into the bullpen. Kiwi and I talked about this a little bit. Kiwi thinks he'll do great in the bullpen. Little hopium, Hanwha hopium. As that's going to be a ground ball. Second baseman picks it up, throws to first, and that's going to be 3 away. Top 5. All right, so we'll go to the second inning. The bottom of the second, it's 3-2. KT. Aren't that far out. They're like 10 games out of 5th. All right, 8 games out of 5th. A little better inning there from Jesus in terms of pitches. Only 11 pitches, leaving him at 42 for the day. Weiss with 24. What? The problem, Alan, is they have so many teams ahead of them. All right, so we should be back. Well, they're probably back. Oh, we've got a new catcher, Che Jae-hoon, back behind the plate. That's good that they let the other guy hit, I guess. Well, they're still so as that misses outside. So in 91, Hanwha was Bingray at the time. As that catches right down the middle, 1 and 2 now. So Hanwha was Bingray at the time, same team, same owners. And then Doosan was OB, as that is lifted up into foul territory. Che Jae-hoon will give chase, but it'll bounce off of somebody's chicken, and we'll have another 1-2 pitch. Then also from, let's see, SSG would have been KT, or sorry, SK at the time. Kia should have been Kia. I don't know when they changed from Heyte to Kia. So all the teams should still be there, except maybe a couple. As that's going to be a ground ball. A shortstop picks it up, throws across, and that's 1 away. Yeah, I'm not. I can't remember when. Maybe they were Hyundai Unicorns. Can never remember exactly, as that is fouled away. So most of the teams are still there. It's just they've maybe rebranded to another name or another team name. So Weiss does struggle in that first inning. Opponents hit 276 against him in the first inning. He settles down into the 4th, where they hit 262 against him. So KT has got their runs for the day, as that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Picks it up, throws across, and that's going to be 2 away. 2 quick outs for Weiss, just like DeJesus had. As a Wang Jae-gyun will step in, struck out in his first at-bats. And did he hold up? I don't think he did. He did, though. And that one misses low, 2-0. And outside again, 3-0 looks DeJesus again, 2 quick outs, and then 3-0 count to the number 9 hitter, Shimu Jun. Now here we've got 2 quick outs and a 3-0 count with a pitch right down the middle for 3-1. Looking back to back. Yes, because NC started in 2014. I don't think so, because gambling is pretty much illegal in Korea. As that's going to be in there for a strike. Runs the counts full. First full count of the day for KT. Like, I haven't seen anything. But again, I don't pay too much attention to it. As the 3-2 is fouled away. Keeps it at 3-2. And the 3-2 misses outside. Let's just have the exact same thing as we got 2 quick outs in the top of the second, then a 3-0 count with a fastball down the middle, then a walk to Shimu Jun, and then here we've got a 2 quick outs and then a 3-0 count with a fastball down the middle, and then a full count walk to Wang Jae-gyun. All righty, here we go. That brings up the number 2 hitter, Kim Min-hyuk, a single and scored a run in his first at-bats. And time is called. Steps off the mound. That's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Way outside, 1-0, 1-1. Kiwi, the Damas Weiguken Baseball Tour definitely has to check out the Water Festival in KT, as that's fouled away, 1-2. 100% has to be a on the agenda. And that's going to be ripped, but it's foul. Ball boy will get a shot to show what he's got, and he makes the play. 24 pitches in that first inning for Weiss. He's got he's got 18 so far in this inning. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Thank you, whoever that is. And a time is called. A re-raws in his hand, and Kiwi winner. Why haven't they come out with some summer uniforms for Hanwha? Chance to make even more money, as that one is popped up. Might be a little trouble left fielder under it, and that's will be 3 away. They walk a runner on, but nothing after. As we'll go to the third inning. It's 3-2 KT. I wonder. I really wonder if they will. If they'll do anything. Obviously, they can't do a Darth Vader one because I believe that SSG and Disney have a rights thing. Yeah. No way you're quick enough to get a championship uniform. Those are going to be limited edition. Yeah, to make your own. So elsewhere around the league, still got zeros in Seoul is Lotte and LG in the bottom of the third. Doosan is up 1-0 on SSG. They're in the top of the third now. Dirk Bender. They'll somehow advertise Hanwha like they'll put like a Hanwha rocket ship or something just so that they can get their name out there. All right, Liberato leading things off. He had a single in his first at bat of the day, 1 for 1. Came around to score on the whatever that was in outfield. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You keep telling yourself that, Kiwi. All right, first pitch fouls that one away, and it's 0-1. Oh, they did just announce that Florial is on waivers, and that's in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone, and it's 0-2. And off the hands, the center field is going to drop down in front of him, and he's on base for a second time today. He is making sure that contract isn't a waste. Probably. Hanging out in Suwon or possibly just up the way in hanging out outside of Gochuk. And that brings up Moon Hyun Bin, who fouls it into his foot, into the catcher, as the catcher is now down on the ground. Oh, into the straight into the toe of the catcher. So Hanwha does still have another catcher, and then KT has two catchers on the bench. Is that's going to be a liner just over the jumping shortstop, and that is two straight hits to start this inning, and that's going to put runners on first and second for Hanwha. Bunts with no Shiwan. That bring again, like I said, the 2, 3, 4, 5 hitters. Again, the number two hitter 267 against De Jesus. The number three hitter 262 against them. The number three hitter 313, and the number four hitter 409. As that misses outside, ball one. Yeah, against De Jesus, he's last year 4 for 11 with 2 home runs. This year 1 for 5. That's going to be a ground ball. 6-4-3 double play, as Kiwi calls it. As that'll erase two, but Liberato moves over to third base, and that's will be 2 away. Uh so I've been here since 2014. I went home in 2017. That's the only time I've been back. All right, so that's a fought off the swing, but the fight off works as that lines it into right field, and he has got himself another RBI as Hanwha ties it up. Again, Cheon Sung comes through with the big 2-out single. He's like, well, when things are just going your way, they are just going your way, ladies and gentlemen. 3-3 game now is I don't know where Nerf Alchemy went, but that brings up Kim Tae-yeon. Kim Tae-yeon 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to center field in his first at-bat. 2 hits in this inning of just one has been a bloop, and the 2 little soft liners over the jumping infielders. As the 0-1 is lifted into the gap, that's going to be trouble. As that's going to hit off the bottom of the wall. Cheon Sung is going to hold up at third. And Kim Tae-yeon is going to be hanging out at second base. As now they've got runners on a second and third for the most clutchest of clutchies in the game. As they'll have a little mound visit. 4 hits in this inning. Just 51 pitches. Again, these guys haven't pitched for 2 weeks. I don't know if he's tipping his pitches or what. He's KT's manager doesn't want to get up off the chair. He's only thrown 9 pitches in this inning, but he's given up 3 singles and a double. All right, so here comes the shortstop. He attempted to bunt his way on back in the second inning, led off the inning with a 5-3 bunt groundouts. And the first pitch, swing and a miss on a pitch below the zone, just like usual. And the 0-1 pitch up high misses, and it's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, sets up on the inside. And that's an inside out swing past the diving third baseman. He's going to be rounding third, coming home. The throw is not cut. And that is going to be a 2 RBI single from the most clutchiest of clutch. And just like that, Hanwha takes the lead back. He's just as surprised as everybody else is in the stadium. And Che Jae-hoon looks at the ball 1 low. First at bat of the day for him. Took over in the bottom of the seconds on defense, getting a chance here to bat in the top of the third. And a swing and a miss there, 1-1. Nope, Kiwis earned his number 1 spot back, as that's going to be another soft liner. Just singles, singles, and singles, ladies and gentlemen. It's like a, we'll just call it a club. Singles flying everywhere in the game today. Understandable. Reruns so far. They're threatening with more. Runners on first and second for Shimu Jun. He walked in his first at bats last inning, and that misses outside. Ball 1. And that does catch the outside corner. 1-1. Shimu Jun against his old team, hitting at 211. And the 1-1 pitch is going to be another little soft single into right field. On Hyun-min coming up with a throw and gone. On Hyun-min with a great throw to get him at home, and that's will end to the top of the third. I don't know if he actually got him. Maybe they got him on the well, he never touched the home plate anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But a nice throw by On Hyun-min to get the shortstop trying to get an extra run at the plates. Pick some numbers for you guys there. Here we go. So again, just a bunch of singles. A single by Liberato, a single by Moon Hyun Bin, and then a double play by No Shiwan, then another single by Chae Sung. The only solid hit of that entire inning was the double by Kim Tae-yeon. It was not I guess you could maybe say the shot by the shortstop was a clean single, but the Che Jae-hoon was another little bloop single, and the Shimu Jun was a another kind of not a particularly hard hit, but just hit just over the jumping infielders, but thrown out at home because Hanwha has the worst, and it's not even close. The worst base coaches in the league. No, I don't know if he's tipping his pitches or something, but that is not good when they are. All right, so they're going to have the number 3 hitter leading things off. An Hyun-min will lead things off. He's the one that just threw out the shortstop trying to score as he looks at ball one there, and it's 1-0. An Hyun-min singled in his first at bats. Or sorry, doubled in his first at bat, came around to score. And that's his swing and a miss there, 1-1. Well, Weiss 43 pitches through the first 2 innings, 3 runs gave up. He worked a much better inning last inning as it's fouled just straight off of Che Jae-hoon's mask, and it's 1-2. No, the 3, 4, 5 hitters will come up now for KT. A double, a strikeout, a single, and a double in the first inning for that 3, 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Wiz. And the 1-2, he slaps at it. That's going to be through the left side, and he is on base for the second time today. We're just way out in front of that, but he's so strong that he's able to get it past the third baseman and the shortstop. That's going to bring up Rojas. Rojas struck out in his first at bats. And that's a strike on the inside, and missed his spot badly as Che Jae-hoon was set up on the outside, and that's went way and just caught the inside corner. But it's 0-1. Rojas struck out in the first inning with An Hyun-min over at second base. Has a chance here, as that is fouled away, and it's 0-2. All right, the 0-2. He goes around on a pitch in the dirt, and that's going to be one away as Rojas continues his season of struggles. Four strikeout on the day for Weiss. All right, Lee Jung-hoon, a single RBI single and a run scored in his first at bats, 1 for 1 on the day. He has 50 pitches now for Weiss, as that's going to be a single right back up the middle. An Hyun-min is going to round to second and head on over to third. Heads up base running there, as that puts him on a third and in scoring position as another single by the middle of this lineup. Hard hit single right back up the middle. An Hyun-min, good awareness as he's seen it get past the shortstop. Immediately adjusted his running so he could make his way over to third base. Yeah, it is not pretty. I was trying to find something that talked about how he is on certain amount of days rest. I know he has struggled this year when he's had over 7 days of rest, but I don't know if that was just a one-off occurrence. I know like the Samsung game that he pitched really poorly. He had 8 days of rest there as he wipes his arms down. Oh, Hog Young Mean will step in now. He is looks like nobody is up in the Hanwha bullpen. The KT bullpen has two guys up. So Hog Young Min now steps in. He's 1 for 1 on the day. An RBI double in his first at bat. That was the double that gave KT the lead. As at that time they put up three in the bottom of the first to take the 3-2 lead. Outside, ball one, 1-0. Weiss again 210 is what they hit against them in this inning. As far as guys on, as far as averages go, the number 3 hitter hits a 283 against them, and then the number 7 hitter 278. As that is in there for a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Uh, so Hanwha has the better 7, 8, 9 guys, but I think KT has the better overall bullpen. As that misses low, and it's 2-1. And then also you have Hanwha had their 7, 8, 9 guys pitch yesterday because it's very important to have them pitch in a a 5-run game. As he fouls that away with a check swing. And Hanwha's bullpen guys have been used ridiculously a large amount on the season. Yeah, but they didn't use their closer, did they? That misses up high. 3-2, another full count here. His second full count of the day for KT. Other full counts was a walk just last inning from Wong Jae-gyun. And the 3-2 is a single into right field. He'll go first to third also, as that's is going to put it to 5-4. As another RBI for Hog Young Min, as An Young Min comes around to score on the Hog Young Min full count single. If he didn't swing, it would have been a walk anyway. All right, now runners on first and third with still just one out for Kim Song-soo as the first pitch is fouled away. Will he get out of play? It's he makes the catch, but he comes home to score on a heads-up play. Lee Jong-hoon will come home to score on the pop fly to the catcher. As he made the tag and then came home to score. As I don't know if Weiss covered home or not. Looks like Weiss did not cover home. Nobody covered home. Absolutely fantastic heads up base running by The runner at third. I don't. That's not a catch. That's not a catch. As that's outside, and the throw down to seconds safe. What's up, Sir Curry? All right, so I need to fix this. Is Paul Gilmean stole second base there? They said he's safe, but did he hit his head? Can't see because the logo's in the way. I don't know if he got him or not. I think he got him, but at that time his foot was on the bag, and then he came off the bag, but the tag wasn't. They didn't keep the tag on him. So it's either a runner on a second with two outs, or the inning's over. And I can't see anything. The strings of the glove do not count, though, if any of you are wondering. Yes, the KBO has a replay as Hanwha loses another one, as they are the worst at challenges. I think they've overturned something like a 16% or 18%. So, Jim, the way that challenges work in the KBO is, I believe, similar to the MLB, as that is in there for a strike. Is now 1-1. Is each team gets two challenges. If you are correct in both of your challenges, you get another one, and it just keeps going. All right, runner on seconds now. Joe Dae Hyun, 6-3 ground out to start the second inning. As that is turned on, but it's gonna hook foul. As that's is now a 1-2 count. 61 pitches now for Weiss. And Jo Dong-wook and Ju Hyun Song are warming up in the Hanwha bullpen, as that misses way, way outside. And now it's a 2-2. Like I said, Weiss did not pitch well the two games before he faced Kiun. He was not pitching well. 4 innings, 4 runs, 3 innings, 5 runs. As that's a swing and a miss on a pitch nowhere near any strike zone in the country of Korea. As we will go to the bottom of the fourth. It's a 5-5 game now, as once again KT gives up some runs, and then they get some runs back. Nothing. Good load. We have got ourselves a long, 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 long game. All right, we got to get back to calculating some stuff. I don't think so. All right, so we've got our first pitching change here. Yi Sang Dong out on the mound now. I would be surprised if we drew one person. All right, Yi Sang Dong 12 games, 13 points, 2 innings, 1 hold. I don't think so. All right, first pitch is a low, ball 1. Yuan Suk 0 for 2 on the day. Looks at just strike 1 there, and it's 0 and 1, or 1 and 1. So again, these bullpens, they haven't pitched for about a week or so. With Friday's game, or sorry, Thursday's game rained out, as that is in there for strike, and it's 1 and 2 now. Yuan Suk average down to 192. Fly out to left in his first at bat, a 4-3 ground out in his second at bats. Yeah, and here comes the 1-2 pitch way outside at 2 and 2. Just now in the 4th inning, already a 5-5 game. And he lays off of that. What do you? He didn't even attempt to swing. What is this guy? What is the catcher calling down to first base for? Is that runs the count full. Third full count of the day for Hanwha. Had a walk and a double back in the first. And the 3-2 off of his the handle is that's popped up second baseman under it, and that will be 1 away. That brings up Liberato. I don't think we would draw 5. I think the only reason why they draw is uh because the Hanwha fans think they're going to get in good with the husbands of the wives. Yeah, as a Liberato looks its ball 1. 1-0. Liberato 2 for 2 on the day. Single in the first, scored a run. A single in the third, scored a run. Average up to 397 now. And the 1-0 swing and a miss on the high fastball, 1 and 1. 네, 감사합니다. 장? 정? 네, 감사합니다. All righty, here's the 2-1 pitch now to Liberato. And another 2-1 is slapped, but it's going to get foul, and ball boy will get some exercise. Brings it to 2 and 2 now. Ba, 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 ba. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is going to be slapped through the left side. He is on base for the 3rd time today. Another single, 3 singles in 3 at-bats. 노문현, 근데 수원에 있어요? 근데 다른 도시에 있어요. All right. That's going to bring up a Moon Yun Bin. A Moon Yun Bin, 1 for 2 on the day. Yeah, another one, too. Moon Yun Bin looks at just strike one down the middle there. All right, here comes the 321 batting Moon Yun Bin. Liberato on the first. And that's going to be a ground ball for a 6-3 double play to end the inning. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Second double play today for Hanwha as 5-5 in to the bottom of the fourth. Tenants. Da, da, da. We'll see. I assume Weiss will come back out. All right, I've got to fix some numbers here. Let's see. All right, the Ju Hyun Song out on the mound now as both starters out of this game early. Ju Hyun Song, 26 innings in 28 games. He has struggled, especially with the home runs. He is, again, Hanwha's closer from last year, but on this season, he lost his job early and is really not pitched too well. As the first pitch is low, ball 1-0. Leading things off is going to be the shortstop, Jong Jun Wan. Jong Jun Wan, a 6-3 ground out in his first at bat, rips that one, but it's into the netting above the Hanwha bullpen, and it's 1-1. GM Song can't hear the pitch come, so he will have himself get it all fixed now. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Up high, ball 2-1. Lotte with a 3-0 lead in LG. There's a swing and a miss there, 2-2. Beautiful curveball there. Doosan has taken a 2-0 lead on a home run by Kim Dong-jun. And A little inside out swing on a late swing. Fouls it away. It stays 2-2. Juhyun Juhyun Song one number away from greatness as his buttons come undone. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a liner off the shortstop. The throw not in time, and that will be an E6. They may give him a hit because it was hit hard. Like, oh no, it was hit too hard. We can't expect him to make a play. Turned away from it. All right, it brings the top of the lineup back up. No way, they gave him a hit. I was kidding about the hit it too hard thing. Good Lord, no way they gave him a hit. The announcer just said infield hit. I'm waiting for the official scoring. All right, so Wang Jae-gyun struck out in his first at-bats to lead off the bottom of the first and then walked in his second at-bats. Yeah, they gave him a hit. I'm not giving him a hit. Screw that. That's a joke. Jim in Florida, if you're still watching, that's the KBO right there. He hits it right at the shortstop. Shortstop doesn't make the play, but they gave him an infield single. As here goes the 0-1. That's just gets a stitch on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That is an error in T-ball. All righty, here we go. The 0-2 pitch. Yeah, fouls that one up, but will get out of play. And that stays 0-2. Like, I mean, there's is no what league in the world is that a hit? None. And checks over on the runner over at first. No, there's multiple things. Hanwha is the only team that has not had injuries. As the 0-2 misses outside, a ball 1-2. Weiss has pitched really well, but he has also not pitched well in this month. But yeah, like that was. I assume you just saw that they gave him a hit on that ball to the shortstop. And as the 1-2 is going to be a ground ball right to the shortstop. Underhand toss throws to first, and that will be a 6-4-3 double play as it clears away the air. And I don't care what anyone says, that was an error. Brings up a Kim Min Hyuk. Yeah, except for the KBO. Except for the KBO. Another one? They're up 3-0 now? 4-0? All right, Kim Min Hyuk looks at the ball one on the outside. Oh Myung Jin with another home run. He has 2 home runs in his career, a grand slam, and now a 2-run shot. As 287 hitting, Kim Min Hyuk 1 for 2, a single and a run scored in his first at bats, fly out to the left in his seconds, and 1-1 now on the outside strike. Rain is coming down in Suwon. It is supposed to rain around 7 to 9 in Suwon, as that one is lifted up. A left fielder under it, and that will be 3 away. They get a leadoff error / single, but a double play erases that, and we'll go to the 5th inning. It's 5-5. Already into the bullpens, already through. Still trying to do some calculations from some of these other innings. Let's see. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy work. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow should be definitely should be played. It'll be Lotte versus LG. So Lotte should have, I would say, Pak Seung versus maybe Chirinos for LG. All right, out on the mound now is Ugyu Min, 32 innings in 38 games for the side armor. All right, leading things off will be the number 4 hitter, No Shiwan. No Shiwan walked and scored a run in his first at bat, a 6-4-3 double play to give them an out in the 3rd inning, or a couple outs in the 3rd inning. As here comes the first pitch, runs way inside, ball 1-0. And a side armors are very, very common here in Korea. I believe that they will go by the wayside is with the ABS system. There's no smoke and mirrors and crappy KBO umpires making calls from pitches that are strikes apparently in the other batter's box. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. .232 on of the season for the future Lotte Giant 3rd baseman. And that misses way outside at a blistering 118 kilometers an hour, ladies and gentlemen. See how much rain is coming down in Suwon. Oh, they're about to get a lot of rain in Suwon, ladies and gentlemen. As that is lifted up into the air. Goodbye, baseball. As Noshiwan puts Hanwha back in the lead. That was not even close. Oh man, so they started it last year, Jim, and it was amazing. Yep, that is a massive, massive, massive home run with the rain starting to come down. What I mean, I'll show you as soon as the lights stop flashing. So where my finger is right here is where Suwon is. All that rain is coming soon, as that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. So a ton of rain in the forecast for around 7 to 9 today. So they will play in the rain. They will play in the rain as Kim Cheon Sung grounds out to the shortstop there. 130 meters, 164 off the bat at 26 degrees. Again, don't take anything with that 130. The calculations are about as accurate as a KBO score. Like, oh yeah, they just spin a wheel, and whatever it lands on is what they call is that's way outside ball one to Kim Tae-yeon. So they will play in the rain. They have zero problems playing in the rain. The players don't like it, but they will. The KBO is very bad about it, is in terms of not taking into any accounts player safety, fan safety, or anything like that. As that misses outside at 2-1 now. So they will play in the rain. They will delay it a couple hours usually. That's because you left, Nerf. As the 2-1 misses outside a 3-1. No matter how many times I see it, I will never, ever get used to tailored baseball pants. Can't do it. All right, here comes the 3-1 to Kim Tae-yeon, and that's going to be ball 4 on the outside. Once again, I told you guys the side armors have got to go. They're no longer like if I was running a team, I would trade away every single side armor I have on the team because they are truly no longer useful in the KBO. They are not accurate enough. They cannot throw strikes. They don't throw hard enough. I have no idea who that is, but all righty, here we go. Number 16 looks at the ball 1 up high. He has missed up high. He's missed outside. He's missed inside. He missed down low. He's just missed everywhere. The only one he didn't miss was deposited 130 feet from home, or 130 meters from home plates. Yeah, I mean the regular pitchers are just not accurate. So I don't know how long you've been following the KBO or following if you've been following it closely, but until last year when the ABS system. So if you have the plates here, okay, and then you have the batters boxes. The strike zone for the KBO when batters box to batters boxes, that's going to be a single into center field, and he is going to make his way over to third base. Second time on the day for a hit for the shortstop. So I want to say 3 years ago, no, maybe 4 years ago, Uh, so you had your base, and they're like, "Oh, the umpires aren't calling it right," so they expanded the zone, and it was basically batter's box line to batter's box line. Basically, if you could throw it towards home, you had a chance of it being called a strike. And with that, the side armors were really, really effective because they could throw it way off the plate. And the umpires closed their eyes and just look for the glove when they opened their eyes back up. And so they were being called strikes all the time. Now that you have the ABS system, it no longer matters. You're not going to deceive the batters. They no longer have to they're no longer going to swing at those pitches way off the plate like that, and these side armors aren't they're just not good. Like that's I mean, they're just not good enough. Is the matter is what it is. Young Mordecai three finger Jesus. Oh, somebody needs to take all the peanut butter out of Suwon so this guy can't have any more. Balk. They just called a balk. No, 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 never mind. They called a pitch clock violation. Min might be the oldest player left in the KBO, or he is pretty close. Born in 1985, 40 years old. Drafted in 2003. Well, we're going to have a pitching change. All right, so we'll get a new pitcher as this one can't hit anything except other people's bats. I'll let you know when we know what the next pitcher is or who. I guess we technically should be saying who. So slow. Elsewhere, though, again, Doosan's up a 4-0, but SSG is threatening. They've got runners on first and second in the bottom of the second with 2 outs. Then Lotte and LG, it's 3-1 as they are now in the bottom of the 6th, starting the bottom of the 6th. LG is coming up to bat. Davison has been apparently pitching pretty well. 86 pitches through 5 innings, 5 hits, giving up the 1 run. Hernandez, 6 innings, 90 pitches, 3 walks, 3 hits, 3 strikeouts, 3 runs, 3 earned for LG. So Wang Sung Hyun will make his way out onto the mound. 41 games, 42 and a 2/3 innings, 2 holds or 2 losses, 13 holds on this season. Yeah, that's Shea Jae Hoon will step in now. He's got a 1-0 count as a quick throw over to first base, trying to get to number 16 and napping over there. And another throw over. The KBO does not have the 3 pickoff rule that's the other leagues have. Yeah, I'm glad that it syncs up. I was worried. I actually, if you so Jim, if you look in the description, one of the cable channels in Korea did a documentary on me earlier this year, and it actually kind of shows my setup. And there's something in there I talk about that I had to change and run wires specifically different in my apartment just so that I could do this. JJ Hoon, a 351 on the season with runners in scoring position. Having a fantastic season as that one is way up high. Ball two, 2-1. So great season for him once again. He is not playing as much. Again, he didn't even start today. He ended up taking over in the bottom of the seconds for EJ Wan. There's another check over on first base. Yeah, Jim, I actually, until last month, I was doing every single game or every single day. I had to switch to just weekends only because of a job change. All right, now maybe we'll get a 2-1 pitch. That's outside, ball two or ball three, 3-1. JJ Hoon does hit into some double plays. He doesn't strike out too much. So the amount of contact he makes, plus he's a catcher and an old catcher. Uh, so he's hit into two double plays this year. As that's a strike on the top of the zone, runs the count full, 3-2. Fourth full count of the day for Hanwha. Walk in the first from Noshiwan. Two RBI double, quote unquote double by Che In-sung on another one, and then a pop fly to the second baseman on another one. Yeah, I think you guys are going to be in trouble in 2 years also as he runs, but that's going to be a ball, and he walks the bases loaded. Because I believe so next in 2027, obviously quite a bit ahead of us, is they're talking about the MLB is gonna most likely be in a lockout again. Because the players want a salary floor and the owners want a salary cap. All right, to Shimu Jun at 217 on the season as he continues his hit streak. 1-for-1 on the day, walked in his first at bats, a single in his seconds, as that is up and in, but it catches the inside of the zone and it's 0-1. Yeah, so other things, yeah, it's pretty easy to watch now with the Soup Live, as the 0-1 just misses on the inside, 1-1. So right now the contracts are 3-year contracts. So last year, 2024, 2025, 2026. So there'll be another contract in 2027. And I know Netflix is actually trying. There's talk of Netflix is fouled into the stands and runs the count to 1-2. There's talks of Netflix wanting to get involved with the KBO and get contracts for doing the KBO. So I don't know how easy it'll be to watch anything in 2027. Next year, the contract's still running, so easily do it there. As a swing and a miss there, a huge strikeout there as he swings and misses on a pitch that was nowhere near the strike zone. Yeah, I mean, what's really out of control here, the contracts aren't much. I think, the highest paid player, I think, is Kim Kwan Hyun, who's like 1.9 million or something like that. The contracts aren't out of control. What's out of control here is the popularity. I've been going to games since 2014. You used to be able to just walk up to the game and get a ticket. As we'll have a pinch hitter here, Che Ho will pinch hit for Yuan Suk. I mean, Hanwha's up right now. There's rain coming, so you have to take the team that's leading, right? All right, that's in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. So Che Ho takes over for Yuan Suk. Che Ho with runners in scoring position, 310 on the season, and here comes the 0-1 pitch. Up high, ball one, 1-1. 385 is a pinch hitter, 10 hits. The biggest hits that Kiwi has ever seen in his life, as here comes the 1-1, misses down low, ball one or ball two, 2-1. Single should score 2. And double might score Che Jae-hoon from first, but that's in there for a strike, and it's 2-2 now. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch. Chops its foul. Just got a piece of that. And it stays at 2-2. Bases loaded at 2 outs. They've already gotten 1 run on this solo shots by No Shiwan. Yeah, when I was back, I went to as that is in the dirt, so runs the count full. Bases loaded, full counts, pinch hitter up. Yeah, when I was back in 2017, I went to 2 Royals Orioles game, hoping to see Kim Yeon-soo, and then a Cardinals Red Sox game. All right, this is the at bat of the day so far. And he pops it up as center fielder and left fielder going at it as the left fielder makes the catch. And they leave the bases loaded, but they get 1 on these solo shots by No Shiwan. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-5 Hanwha. Leaving the bases loaded. Yeah, I arrived because I'm from Missouri, so I arrived in Kansas City, the airports. The next night, I went to with 1 set of friends to Royals versus Orioles, and then the second night, another set of Royals versus Orioles. Then went to my home, and then went on the other side of the states to watch the Cardinals versus the Red Sox to try to see Oh Sung-hwan. Didn't see any Korean players. At all. 12 hits by Hanwha, 7 by KT. Chan-ho will stay over in right field. Ji-hyun Song will, I guess, will come back out. He's going to face the 3, 4, 5 hitters, whoever's coming in to pitch for Hanwha. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? They're gonna keep Ju Hyun Song out there. Wow, this is a choice. Uh, it's okay. All right, Onion Mean, that 2 for 2 on the day, two RBI or an RBI, 2 runs scored. Looks at just strike one there at the top of the zone. Ji Song out for a second inning is definitely a choice, ladies and gentlemen. Onion Mean 357 on this season and misses that one as it's now 0-2. Onion Mean, it looks like he's going to get some more sprayed pine tar. Yeah, Hanwha, the best pitcher in the KBO, was originally a Pittsburgh Pirate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sets up on the outside at the waist. Misses up high, 1-2. Because I don't like him. He's an awful human being. So he doesn't get a name. As the rain is starting to come down hard. So Hanwha took the lead in the top of this inning, which means this inning has to finish in order for the game to be complete. As the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Rain is coming down hard. And the 2-2 swing and a miss on a pitch way up in the zone. And that's a big strikeouts is a one now as the most dangerous hitter in the league. And heads back to the dugout in a 1-run game. Mel Rojas Jr. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. And a swing and a miss at a pitch down below the zone, and it's 0-1. Yeah, the shortstop, you talk about him where he flipped off the score because the scorer gave him an error, or you could talk about where he threw the helmet and hit his bench coach in the back of the head, or you could talk about where uh, he struck out, so he started swinging his bat and breaking stuff in in the clubhouse, or you could talk about where he got drunk and tried to drive home and got a DUI as the captain of the team. As that's gonna be trouble. As that's gonna roll to the wall, and Rojas is gonna be on seconds with a 1-out double. I think those are reasons enough to not say his name. All right, so we'll have a pitching change here. Again, I wasn't entirely sure what the reason was behind having him come back out. He got 1 out. The longer delay is not a good thing for Hanwha. So while we wait for the new pitcher, Elsewhere around the league, Lotte and LG still at 3-1, but Lotte does have a runner on first, nobody out in the bottom of the seventh. Doosan still up 4-0 against SSG. SSG's got to one out in at the bottom of the sixth, so those two games way, way ahead of this one. As still waiting on who's going to come into pitch. Why does it take so long to update? All right, we're back. I'm still waiting on them to announce who is taking over. Jo Dong-wook. Jo Dong-wook, 38.1 innings in 39 games. He's had a couple starts on the season. He's had a lot of relief appearances. Well, bringing in the lefty here to face Lee Jung-hoon. Lee Jung-hoon having himself quite a day also. Two singles and an RBI, a couple runs scored. Rojas at second. Plenty of room in the outfield. A lot of the speed from right field is gone. Yuan Suk is now, there's not a lot of speed as far as outfield defense. As a swing and a miss on that one that was way below the zone. 310 on the season for Lee Jung-hoon. Again, a 2 for 2 on the day, though. Yes, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Misses low, doesn't fool him on that one, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 misses into the dirt. Rojas will not head to second or third, though. And it's now 2-1. And here comes the 2-1. In there for a strike on the outside corner, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch in the dirt runs the count full, 3-2. On deck is Hog Young Min. Hog Young Min at 2 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs, a stolen base. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. It sets up on the outside corner. And a beautiful curveball catches him looking for strikeouts number 1 and outs number 2. All right, Hog Young Min steps in now, buckles him. That brings up a Hog Young Min, a double RBI double in the first inning, a RBI single and a stolen base back in the third. As that is going to be ball 1 on a pitch clock violation. Good thing he got it here and not the last at bats, because that would have walked him on a full count. All right, Hog Young Min now. And that's misses low, ball 2, 2-0. On deck is Kim Song Soo. Kim Song Soo, not nearly the threats that Hog Young Nin is. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Jo Dong-wook continues to go to the little plasticky rubber scraper on back behind the mound as the rain is coming down hard. I imagine there will be a delay after, as it is just pouring down now as the 2-1 in the dirts, as Che Jae-hoon is able to block it. An excellent block there by Che Jae-hoon. I mean, it is just pouring down rain at this point. All right, the 3-1 in there for a strike and runs it to another full count. Huge at bat here with the rain coming, a break coming right after this. Was down by 1. And the 3-2 is popped up. Second baseman out onto the grass, and that will be the end of the inning. We'll go to a little bit of a break. I have a feeling we will come back to a rain delay, but I'll be back in just a few. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we would come back to a rain delay, and we have. So they forced through the bottom of the inning so that they could call it a complete game. It's going to be raining for another hour to 2 hours. What's crazy is they haven't covered the field. They've only covered they have only covered the pitching mound and home plate. They have not covered the actual field. Oh, they're having a water festival in the rain. Again, KT's water festival is one of the must go to places or must go do things. So the KT fans in the cheer section really don't care about the rain. But I just can't believe that they haven't covered the field. They have not covered the field, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna make a couple adjustments. Give me just a second. Hmm. As we are going to do maybe the Doosan versus SSG game. It is now in the top of the seventh. You have to give me just a second here. So we do have a rain delay here. Like the rain is coming down hard, and it's only going to get worse. They haven't covered the field. I just can't believe this. They're like the umpires are like, why aren't they covering the field? All right, you guys that are in the chats, would you guys rather me do the rest of the Lotte LG game? I just can't believe they haven't. Where's my Lotte? They're not covering the field. Now they're saying oh, take it off, I guess. So now they're taking it off and they're gonna get the game going again with the rain. So never mind. I won't do the other games. So it looks like they're just gonna play in the rain. Wan Sung Yun out on the mound. As yeah, I mean this is the KBO really. It's just it's absolute it's pouring down rain. Like it's pouring down rain. Like I don't know. Like now he's saying get off. Again, guys, I'm going to show you guys. I know some of you guys don't live in Korea, so currently they're at the beginning of it right there where the 25 degrees is. This is all going towards the stadium. It's just gonna get worse. So they're finally bringing out the big tarp. Like how dumb do you have to be to not be able to look at a radar? Like Kiwi, you and I before the game even started, were like, yeah, the weather's gonna be crappy. But you know, it's exactly what you expect from a league that wants to pretend like it's a great league and it's a very important league. So, which game do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the Lotte versus? We'll do Lotte versus LG. So let me. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna find the game. I gotta find the game. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have to get rid of some stuff. So we're gonna go LG scoreboard. And looks like Lotte's got a runner on seconds, and it is a 2-1 counts with 1 out in the top of the eighth. And wow, we are at LG as that misses, and it's 3-1 now. All right, so there we go. We're gonna do it this way, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the 3-1 pitch, Jun Janu is lifts that one, but it will just get foul, and that runs the count full 3-2. Oh, we are in the eighth here. Kiwi, you'll have to let me know if the game starts back up. All right, here we go. The 3-2 counts. Again, the Hanwha and KT game is in a rain delay. And the 3-2 misses low and walks him. The old ham duck walks him. That's going to bring up someone that you don't want to bring up with runners on base. As Yoon Dong Hee makes his way back to the batter's box. As we'll have a pitching coach will come out to talk to the old ham duck. It is not raining in Seoul yet, but it will be soon. As we'll have a pitching change here. We got a rain delay in one game. We've got a pitching change in this game. We are going to have ourselves a long night. Better buckle up, order some extra chicken. Yeah. Check on the other game. Looks like Doosan just went up 5-0 on Oh Myung Jin's RBI single. Doosan is putting it on. As the KT game is still working on trying to figure out how to get the tarp onto the field. They don't have anything on the first base line covered. They can't figure out how to use a tarp, I guess. Wow. Wow. All right. We're back. Park Myung Gun out on the mound now. 3-4 on the season, 4 saves, 10 holds, 4.32 ERA in 37 games for the young right-hander. Looking like spilled some mustard on his clothes and his shoes and glove. All right, Yoon Dong Yi steps in 1 for 3 on the day for Lotte. Runners on the first and seconds. Way outside, and it's ball 1. Yoon Dong Yi averaged to 300, singled in his second at bats. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Pak Dong Wan sets up right at the waist on the outside corner and misses way outside. And it's 2-0. He is listed as a sidearmer. Yep. Again, another guy, another side armor that struggles with command. Is the 2-1 pitch, or sorry, the 2-0 pitch. Pak Dong Wan sets up on the outside once again, and he throws it in the other batter's box. Would have thrown it behind a left-handed batter. As we've now got a 3-0 count. He hasn't even come close to throwing a strike. I think it's gonna last an hour or two. Like if I look at the rain, if I look at the forecast, it's gonna take a long. It's gonna rain for a while. As the 3-0 misses outside and he walks them on 4 straight pitches. Like I was watching and they couldn't even get the tarp on the field. Now the tarp is off the field. Now they're rolling the tarp back up. So maybe it's only going to take a little bit. So after this inning, I guess I'll go back to that game. Yep, they're rolling the tarp back up. Oh, 4 pitches here, and he's already walked a guy. Bases are loaded now. And that brings up Jung Bo Gun. Jung Bo Gun hitting a 211 on the season, and he throws a ball 5. Yeah, and they wouldn't have played in the rain either. They would have been like, okay, nope, we're gonna wait this out and wait for the rain not to be coming. As the 1-0 finally gets a strike across, and it's 1-1. Trying to watch like 2 games at the same time, flipping back and forth in the middle. Park Byung Gun has no idea that time is called. Big chance here for Lotte. 1-1 count. Bases loaded. 1 out. And a swing and a miss there. 1-2. Strikeout would be huge. A double play would be even bigger. Nobody on base, a 136 average, runners on 291, runners in scoring position to 324 on the season for the young catcher. As here comes the 1-2, Pak Dong Wan waving the glove back and forth and swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strikeout. Out number 2. As they're warming back up on the field, and we'll finish this inning, or this batter, I should say, is Junnin Jay steps in and misses there. Ball 1, 1-0. Junmin Jay averaged down to 300, and I did say down. As here comes the 1-0 pitch. Way outside at 2-1. Or 2-0. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We've got to go back to this other game as they are back. All right. Liberato will lead off here. Let me get everything flipped back. The rain is still coming down hard, but they're going to play anyway. As that misses outside, ball 1. I mean, the rain is still coming hard. And that's in there for a strike. And that's going to be a soft liner right to the shortstop, and that's 1 away. right, so we're back there. Yeah, again, it's KT, man. Or it's the KBO. That's what I've told so many times, and nobody believes me. Everybody thinks that I'm just some angry foreigner that doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, Moon Yun Bin, 1 for 3 on the day. And that misses up high, 1-1. And the 1-1 in there for a strike on the outside corner, 1-2. So Kim Min Hyuk is out to Bae Jung Dae is into center field. As that's going to be a ground ball through the left side, and Hanwha will have another runner on first. As he has to tiptoe up to first because otherwise he's going to fall and break something because the KBO does not care about their players. As that is way up high, ball one. The fact that this game is being played right now shows that the KBO knows nothing about player safety. They know nothing about fan safety, and now they're finally calling it. Again, like it's just dumping. How hard is it to look at a radar? Like, how hard is it to look at a radar? Like, KBO, what is your deal? Like, you want to be an international league, but you're a joke. Like, this is an absolute joke. As now they once again call it off. It's just dumping. Why is it dumping? Easily, because you could look at the forecast. It doesn't take a genius to look at the forecast and see that it's going to be absolutely pouring. Now you're not even going to be able to play this game because you took the tarp off the field despite that actual dumping downpours are coming. Like, it's unbelievable how incompetent KBO is in regards to player safety. It's unbelievable. So now you've got a field that is going to be way too wet to even play. Like, just call the game now. Just stupid. Just absolutely stupid. Like, pure incompetence. Like, the field's not covered. They're not even getting the tarp out. Like, unbelievable. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's just unbelievable. Like, they're still not even covering the field. They're still not even covering the field. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's like You can't even see the players. It's raining so hard. And yet they don't have the tarp out on the field. Like, just send everybody home. Like, what is the point? Just send everybody home. If you're not even going to cover the field, you're not even covering the field. Why? Why? You covered the mound and home plate. Moon Bin just got a single and could barely run to first. It's awful. Like, it's bad enough that the managers don't understand analytics, and then you got the KBO. I don't know if this is a grounds crew thing or a umpire call, but whoever's call it is, it needs to go to the unemployment line on Monday because they should be fired. Like, this is awful. Like, there's puddles on the field at this point, and you still haven't bothered to cover it. Like, why? Why? Do you think it's manly to just not cover it and let the guys go out there and get hurt? Absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. Just absolute, just massive puddles on the field. Massive, massive puddles on the field. Like, there's no foul lines anymore. Like, it's just a pure puddles. What's up, NGNF? Oh, like it's not gonna play. I mean, I don't like this is so bad that it's pouring down rain and they don't even have the tarp on the field. NGNF. Oh yeah, there's no way they can play this game. Yeah, I can't imagine anything because I understand that you're going to get hurt. You're going to hurt players. I'm not an idiot. Wow. Just wow. Just see the puddles. There's no way this game finishes. There's still no cover, no tarp on the field.
Chicken, fried chicken, fried chicken. Gimme fried chicken. Baby, it's all that
Still raining. Still no cover on, no tarp on the field.
fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried, Tennessee. guarantee it's okay with me. I want it hot, deep fried. I'm on the Memphis side. Hot wings, hot thighs, all southern fried. It all sounds heavenly. This on-time recipe. It's fried chicken, it's finger licking. The time is ticking, so cook some southern food for me. A bucket just for me. This won't feed a family. It's all I want, all I need. Just make hastily. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Tennessee, guaranteed it's okay with me. I want it hot, deep fried. I'm on the Memphis side. Hot wings, hot thighs, all southern fried. It all sounds heavenly. This on-time recipe is fried chicken, it's finger licking. The time is ticking, so cook some southern food for me. A bucket just for me. This won't feed a family. It's all I want, all I need. Just make hastily. Fried chicken, fried chicken, fried chicken. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Give me fried chicken. Baby, it's all that I want to take me through the day. Give me fried chicken. I want it bona fide, southern fried. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken.
Right there is Suwon. All that yellow. It wouldn't be suspended, it would just be done. Because they let them play in the rain so that they could finish 5 innings. Done the game. That works. What do I got here? What do I think about their handling of this? Still haven't covered the field, even though it's pouring down rain. KBO is a joke. What else do I got? Oh, All-Star. Is that? Yeah, it's. No, I can't play Samsung. Tucson? Here, Hog Young Mean. Nope, don't have them anymore. Nana?
Pokemon, are you ready? Pokemon,
Yeah. All right. What do you say we open some baseball cards, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? We're going to open some baseball cards. What do I want to open? How about we open some 2024 SCC Carbon KBO League cards? What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? I wish I could move my camera and do a little unboxing thing, but you know, what the heck? Let's see what we got. I don't even know if I can open this. All right. Here we go. Oh my lord. Ooh, fancy. So shiny. All right. Pack number 1. All right. So what do we got here? I'll let you guys see them before me. All right. It's a Go Young Pyo. And a starter for KT. Oh, Kiwi's going to love this one. A little Kim Tae-yeon. Yu Sung. Oh, you should just wait for the last one. Lee Sung Gyu. I wish I could change my focus point, but I can't. Let's do this. Let's and the final card. Little Shinsu Chu. All right. Well, so with Shinsu Chu, a Kim Tae-yeon, and a Go Young Pyo. All right, that's pack 1. Let's go to pack number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I actually have, if you look here, all those are unopened boxes of KBO baseball cards. So we've got plenty to do while we wait for this. All right, so here we go. Pack number 2, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go with the card. First up is Chaewon Tae. Now a no longer LG Twin, now a Samsung line. Next up is Young Min, and no longer a Doosan Bear, now a KT Wiz. I guess this is the traded pack. What do we got? Oh, big pull here for Kiwi. Ju Hyun Song, no longer the closer, but in line for the win right now. Who else we got? Jung Soo Bin, a quality center fielder there. And who else we got here? Jung Bo Gun, the backup catcher for LG. Not a great son, but not awful. Let's see what else we got. I don't know what special cards I'm looking for here. Let's see what else we got. All right, I think this is 10 packs. Yeah, yeah, 10 packs in this thing. 50 cards. So expensive. It was like $100. I don't know what the heck I was doing buying 2 packs. But we'll see is go back here. We've got Kong Sung Ho. Had a great season last year. This season, not so great. What do we got here? Baejung Dae? Nope. Kim Min Hyuk, a center fielder today for KT, but is out of the game now. Kim Song Soo, another Jung Bo Gun. Apparently, they're forcing him upon me. And oh, the dirt stash of Lee Young-gyu, ladies and gentlemen. Former Hanwha Eagle legend there. Lee Young-gyu. My holographic card. See if I can. Super fancy, ladies and gentlemen. Super fancy. All right, here we go. Pack number 4. Got an LG twin on top. I don't know who we're going to have. Yeah, first one, Kim Yu Young, the reliever for LG. And my focus point has to be able to pull these. Next up, we got absolute Hanwha destroyer. Kim Kong Min, ladies and gentlemen. Hanwha legend. Played almost enough games to qualify for a 4th of a season. Chae Jun Young. Go Sung Min, the tallest second baseman in the league. And ooh, this one's a fancy one, ladies and gentlemen. Junmin Jae. Look at that. That screams worth at least 12 cents. Oh. Yeah. What did happen to my other card? Why do I only have 4 cards? Uh, I assume Ryun Jin. So on the cover, you've got Ryun Jin, Kim A Sung, Shin Chu Chu, Kang Bae Ko, and Kim Do Young. So I don't know what the best card is. All right. I don't know what a tuxedo brownie is. All right. Starting off with an OG one. Awful season. EJ Hyuk, NC. Who's this? Jun Sang Hyun. I have no idea who that is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Kim Hae Sung of the LA Dodgers. So I've got two of the best players that you could pull. All right. Here you go, Kiwi. If you're still hanging out in there. A little Pak Sang Won holographic summer uniform eagle. Is that Kim Tae-yeon, Pak Sang Won, and Ju-hyun Sang so far for Hanwha? I don't think all of the I don't know which players are in here. They're not obviously not all in here. No foreigners, obviously. All right, here we go. Pack number 6 coming up. LG is being represented hard here. They continue to pull LG cards. All right, starting off with another LG, a little big tuna. The old big tuna, Pak Dong Won. E Minu. That's a name you haven't heard all year. E Minu. A little No Kyung-un. Jung Hoon, Mr. Gonna fall down at least once in an at bats. And ooh, this one looks fancy. $100, basically 75, $80. A little Pak Seung. He's the one that got shelled in the All-Star game. But the card looks sweet. All right, so pack number 7. No, pack number 6. No, 7. These packs are not very easy to open. Sung Gi-hoon. Sung Gi-hoon. The lefty for who the sec is Sung Gi-hoon? Uh-oh. Here's a big pull. Kiwi's about to poop himself. Kiwi, you better be ready. Starting off with a big Shimu Jun, now Hanwha's shortstop. From there, we've got, who is this? Kiwi, who is this? A little No Shiwan. After No Shiwan, oh, we've got a Triple J, looks like a Junjun J. I'm trying to call these guys, I can't see their names, but and then we've got, who's this? Ooh, Wong Sung Bin. All right, Kiwi, you here? Let me know you're here, Kiwi. Waiting for the big Kiwi. That's the card you want, Kiwi. I need to work on my there we go. It's got to be worth at least a nickel. There you go, Kiwi. 3 packs left to get that Yuan Jin card, as we're still in a rain delay here. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm entertaining you with my awful spending habits of buying stuff I should never buy, like baseball cards. As there's just puddles on the field. Still haven't put the tarp out. Still haven't put the tarp out. And they have now called the game. Just in time for another one. The Sonju Hyung. All right, they've called the game, wasted most of our time, but we've got some more baseball cards. What do we got here, ladies and gentlemen? Ooh, a Sona Sup, KBO all-time hit leader. We're going to finish this pack, ladies and gentlemen. Who's this? Jonghyun Sheik. Now a LG twin. And another Wong Sung Bin. Same card I just pulled. And, oh, there it is, Kiwi. Okay, Kiwi, this is your card. This is better than the other No Shiwan. The old No Shiwan autograph card. Look at that pull, Kiwi. All right, what else do we got here? We're gonna watch a replay of this game that just happened while I got 2 packs left. We'll do 2 packs and then I'll close this thing out. All right, starting off with an old EU Sung. Ooh, look at that baby. Shinsu Chu uniform card, ladies and gentlemen. Shinsu Chu uniform card. Oh, that's a thick one. So here's the uniform card. Look at how thick it is compared to the other 4 cards in the pack. Kim Sung Min, I have no idea who that is. And apparently there's only 3 in that pack. All right, last pack, ladies and gentlemen, as tough to beat the Shinsu Chu, or Chu Shinsu. Use my Korean and not my English. All right, here comes the last pack. No big one in there. And there we go. Doosan a starter, Guak Bean. Who's this? EJ Hawk, same one that I had earlier. EJ Young, SSG catcher, used to be Kium catcher. Ooh, Yoon Dong Hee. And the last one, Kang Sung Ho, holographic card. That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, some cool ones that I did get. I think this is the best one. The back is pretty cool. congratulations. Let me hand it up here. Congratulations, SCC Carbon KBO Chushin Su uniform card. That's where's that Noshiwan autograph card? Oh, on the back it doesn't give anything, but it does say down at the bottom in English actually. It says authentic autographed. I know you guys can't read that, but so no Ryu Jin, but a couple of good Noshiwans. Couple decent ones in there, I'd say. But I got another pack. I'm not gonna open it. Usually buy 2 packs of each sets, and then I open one pack and don't open the other one. So rain delay caused me to want to open the pack, and that will be it for me. So Hanwha gets the win. We'll a little recap here. Hanwha gets the win. I don't even remember what happened in the game. The fact that they waited for Hanwha to take a lead, and then yeah, I mean the Shinsu Chu. I mean, really the best card I got was definitely the Kong Min Ho or the Kim Kong Min Hanwha Eagles card. But yeah, I mean Hanwha gets the win. Weiss again did not pitch well, gave up 5 runs in 3 innings. DeJesus also did not pitch well, gave up 5 runs in 3 innings. Ju Hyun Song did will get the win, as he was I assume yeah, he'll get the win. Ju Hyun Song will get the win. Jo Dong-wook will get the save, I guess, in a 5-run game. As the last hit by Moon Hyun Bin will be erased. That won't count since KT did not get a chance to come up to bat at the bottom of the inning. So that also means that Liberado's line out to the shortstop will also not count, as they will just basically erase the 6th inning. And he will be 3 for 3. Moon Hyun Bin 1 for 3 on the day. So another win for Hanwha. El Lote gets the 6-1 win. Doosan gets the 5-0 win. So all 3 road teams get the win today. Tomorrow, the rain, should be no rain in the forecast tomorrow, which means maybe all 5 games. Daegu and Gwangju have had a lot of flooding. So it's quite possible that those games won't be played because the ground will be too wet. It is supposed to rain for the next few hours here in Korea. So thank you guys for tuning in, and thanks for sticking around all the way into the end, and for hanging out with me as I pull some baseball cards, taking it back to the old days of the childhood baseball cards. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Lotte versus LG. So once again, thank you guys, and until next time.